Yo, 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 it's your boy Porter. You watching 2PE TV. Got my homie Trell right here. Another interview, finna knock it out. But shit, we gonna jump right into it. Where you from, first of all? Born and raised?
I was born in Gary, Indiana. And, you know what I mean, we moved to East Chicago when I was like 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say I'm from Gary. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so I didn't grow up out there.
Yeah.
But I grew up in East Chicago, went to school in East Chicago. And when I did go back to Gary, it was like for a short moment, you know, and it was a difference, you know, but I embraced it, I loved it. So, you know, being that's where I was born from, you know, you always go back to your roots and shit. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
That's definitely true.
So yeah, man, I'm from I don't really put myself anywhere pinpointed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm from Lake County, Indiana. You know, I'm an Indiana native.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that definitely.
From everywhere. Anywhere I go, I'm alright. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. When did you first come to Valpo? Or even find out about it?
I was working. Actually, I had a job. When I was staying in Gary, I had to go from Gary to Valparaiso every day, you know, and it was it was cool because ain't no jobs out there that was paying me like they was paying me out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So let that be it.
What job you had?
Man, I was working at a plant. It was real dirty, man. We made what do you call that shit? Iron oxide.
Oh, yeah,
We colored iron oxide, rust. We colored rust for like, you know, shingles and mulch and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
The little strip on the back of your credit card.
Yeah, damn. That's some weird shit.
That's all rust. Believe it or not.
That's crazy.
Yep. So that's what had me out here getting familiar with it, man. But you know, after that job was done with, you know, I was back in East Chicago actually staying with one of my buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And I met my wife, Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I met her and she happened to stay out here. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't nothing. I know my way around now, you
Yeah.
know. So I was always out here. We got our relationship going, man. And, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Shit, how you feel about Valpo compared to Lake County?
Man, you know, honestly, I really got to say the thing that get me the most in a situation like that is probably going to be the police. You know,
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people going to say that, you know, but
It's
it's
just
like,
true.
don't get in trouble out here, man. What they got, you go to vacation in Porter County and you stay in Porter County.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just like, other than that, man, it's cool, man. I got kids, so, you know, it's nice out here for my kids and everything. You know, they don't have to,
Definitely good area.
I don't have to worry about them, you know, getting pulled into the wrong shit like I did. You know what I mean?
There's wrong shit everywhere, but it ain't as much.
It's always crime everywhere you go. You know, they could be killing in Gary, but out here, you know what I mean, they raping. You know what I mean? You got child molesters and
Heroin addicts.
yeah, you got them drugs, boy. You got them drugs. So, you know, it's really no way you can go where you can be 100% safe. It's, you know, you just really got to pick, you know, which one you want to deal with the most or the less.
Exactly. I feel that. Mm-hmm. Shit, when did you start rapping? And why?
Oh, wait. All right, so I'm an OG, man. I started rapping in 95. Like when I really...
That was a year after I was born. That's what's up.
I wanted to put it together, man. I was in the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I was in the 6th grade, my bad. And, you know, just listening to all the music and everything. And it was telling a story then. You know what I mean? They was teaching me stuff. So I felt like, man, I'm knowing a lot too because all I did was hang out with the old heads anyway. So I kind of felt what they was talking about. I got it from a different perspective because I was kind of like already around that crowd. And what they did to me was like, man, I could do that. It started off as fun.
Yeah.
You know, because I always love music. You know, hey, turn the TV off, man. Turn the radio on. I'm going to go to sleep to the radio. And I don't know, man. I can't dance for shit. I ain't got no rhythm, but I can stay on the beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can like put my voice into it. So the reason why I decided that I wanted to start rapping is because I saw too much. You know what I mean? When you see too much, it's like, man, how can I help?
Yes,
what can I do to, you know, persuade them that this ain't the right thing. Because like I said, all I was around was the old heads.
Yep,
and they was the ones telling me, like, don't do that. Do it like this. Don't do it like that. I ain't listen to them. I'm a whole different person. I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
And then I do it the wrong way, and then they still be there for me. They be like, okay, well, you fucked up, dumbass. Now do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I wanted to be able to get that to the people that was my age.
Yeah.
You know, in my group, and the younger people that was coming up under me, I'm like, man, I got to teach y'all. So I can't preach. I ain't no damn preacher, man. You ain't going to catch me in the pulpit. You know? So I put it on music.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody listen to music.
Everybody. Yeah, I bet. Ain't nobody on this earth that go a day without music somehow.
You can't. It's an emotion. Everybody call music like, oh, music is this and music is that. You know, it feel good.
Music.
But it's doing something to you, man. The frequency of that kick drum, man, that bass and that melody in the background. Don't fuck around and put no strings in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And let me throw my voice on top of that. Yep. You know, let me make my voice into an instrument and give that emotion that I feel. Mm-hmm. Somebody feel it. You know? Everybody ain't sitting back talking about,
because a lot of people didn't
like Elvis. I just want to dance. No, they didn't like Elvis. Elvis was like, he did something. I don't know what he was doing, but he did something. Yeah, well,
see, no matter who you is, a lot, because motherfuckers didn't like Michael Jackson, motherfuckers didn't like Prince.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's the same way with Tupac. You know, a lot of people compare Tupac with Elvis because, like, he did something. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm trying to do something. I want somebody. I done already did something. You know what I mean? Half of the people that's watching this don't know who the fuck I am. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's like I have a past. You know what I mean? And I have people that done literally cried to my songs. It's like, man, I feel you. You know what I mean? So it's like I already won. Truth be told. Yeah. You know, I just give myself to the music, and whatever you want me to do, music, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's just how it come out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then you ain't gotta listen to it.
Did you get into producing at the same time you was getting into rapping? Or
No, actually.
Tell me about that.
I didn't have anything to make a beat with. Mm-hmm. When we was in the classroom making beats with our hands on the table and just rapping to it. You know what I mean? And we had somebody that knew how to bebop that would hit them hi-hats real perfect. And I'm just like, let me hit this table a little bit harder, you know what I mean? And I started feeling that. And so I was like, man, if I could only make this shit. Like, here it is. We just made a whole song right here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we supposed to be doing math homework and shit, man. Fuck that math, man. That's freestyle. And then next thing you know, man, I got in high school. When I got to Central, they had a class called Recording Lab. And they had beat machines and keyboards and programs to make beats. And I'm just looking at that shit like, ooh, motherfucker, you didn't. I learned that shit.
Would you go to high school in Hammond?
No. East Chicago. I graduated from Central.
Yeah, my bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just, my beats was garbage when I first started. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I heard something, but it didn't come out like that, man. That shit sounded like hell, motherfucking no. But
you got your first beat? Can you find it somewhere?
I actually have it. I actually have all my first beats. They're on cassette tapes.
Hey, damn.
And I do go back every once in a while and listen to them. You know, and then sometimes, believe it or not, I'll hear something in that garbage ass beat, and I just be like, I see where I was going.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm right to this.
I see where I was going with that. So I'll remake it, and it'll come out to be something a whole lot different, man. And then another thing, like I said before, music it's an emotion. So I be feeling a certain way at a certain time, and in my head, I want to make this type of beat. But then it'll come out like way different. It'll come out ambient and airy and just like a whole bunch of strings, and I done put a lot of reverb in it, and it's just like nobody's gonna rap to this shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the point. Yeah. I don't make beats for somebody to rap to. I just make beats according to what the fuck my fingers did at that moment. Exactly. And when they come out, man, it's honestly, you know, it's win or lose. You know, a lot of people think a lot of my beats are garbage. And a lot of people think like, man, I feel you. Like, that's the point.
It's always,
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to keep up with anybody. I don't give a shit what they doing on the radio. What I'm trying to do is just put myself out there, you know, make myself last forever.
Exactly, timeless.
That's what I did with my instrumental album, Forever I Walk Among the Ignorant. Yeah. That is just beats. But it's not just beats. It tells a whole story. Every song is a song.
Because the jazz, so sometimes it ain't shit, ain't no words on there at all.
Words. You don't need words all the time.
Exactly.
And then if I do make a beat, and I'll be like, oh, I'm rapping to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because I did a little tape like that where I was rapping on it, but all the beats I really chose was beats I was going to let speak, so it's a lot of breakdowns.
Yeah. That's a good thing too, man. Like, let the music talk to them too. That honestly gets the emotion out more than the song. Because if you do 8 bars of a verse and you just said some deep ass shit, and then you have a raw ass solo, like a guitar solo, a string solo, let the piano do a solo. That shit will grab you, man.
I mean, I be hearing that a lot in songs and shit. Like, man, hold on, that's a verse on there.
Man, it will grab you.
Exactly. I heard that many times. Motherfucking, who inspired you? When, like, who'd you hear or watch on TV or something? I was like, man, I want to make music.
Okay, so it's 2 different categories.
Famous or not?
No, I don't care about that. What I'm saying is, I rap and I produce. Yeah. And not only produce, I engineer. Yeah. So you know, I'm trying to be the jack of all trades in a sense. You know what I mean? So with as far as rapping, I got to say, man, my homie Too Short, man, he told me a lot, dog. He had me curving the hoes, man, because I already knew about it. He told me about it. Too Short, the rapper, Too Short.
My nigga,
he had me curving him, man. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, there it is with that. He taught me a lot in his music. 8 Ball and MJG, by far some of the greatest teachers
he was
in rap.
Yeah, Too Short was cold.
Yeah. So 8 Ball and MJG, as far as putting my form together, the way I rap, Twista. He came out with a style where it was just like,
what the fuck?
Man, you sound good, dog. You know what I mean? He's not just rapping fast, but you understand everything he's saying, man. And then his rhyme patterns like
Yeah, I can't say it with him, but I can
hear him.
I just can't say it with him.
It's like, how did you form that? And then, like, he just didn't put words together to make it sound good as a voice. He put words together to make you understand his sentence.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? His whole message was still there. And it was beautiful. And so I said, man, I want to be able to, you know, pronunciate like that and chop on top of the beat and just not rap the same way, bar for bar. I want to, you know, hold back a little bit and then I want to shoot it all out at one time.
I'm telling you.
You know how I rap, man. You know, I just come from different angles. You never know what I'm going to do next. I never know what I'm going to do next until I do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's so it's just like, that shit, man, that shit feels good to be able to do it like that. Now, as far as production, ain't nobody going to know who I'm talking about either, man. There was a group called Nucleus.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of them.
Yeah, they was a bit pat breakdancing type.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Back when that shit was hot.
Man, they I stole, and sorry pops, I did steal that tape. You lost it, but I stole it, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Stole some CDs.
I can't hold this on my conscience anymore. I stole it, but no, the instrumentals on that was a lot that helped me form. It wasn't just bit pop breakdancing. You know what I mean? It was really some good melodies in there, you know, and they really told a story on the song where you can picture what's going on, you know, on the instrumental. Yeah. You know, it put you in a mode. Exactly. And I decided, like, I could copy that. My favorite producer by far is Timbaland.
Yeah, he's cold.
And the legendary Trackster was a super big influence on what type of beats I decided I wanted to rap to. So, yeah, I was influenced by, you know, big names, man. And I know it's cliche, but before they were big names, I was already on it. Yeah. And you know what I mean? So it's a reason why it's big names now, because they got something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they put a little extra seasoning on the meat.
Yeah,
and it sound good.
I feel the same way. I be finding out motherfuckers like, man, these motherfuckers gonna be great in about 5 years.
Yeah.
You don't know that shit.
No matter how different the beat is, what genre it is,
You just know
these producers that I said, they all had their own fingerprint on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when you hear my tracks, I hope I have my little seasoning that you can be like, man, that sound like a Trell beat.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I made that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Shit, who surprised? Name a person who walked up on you and said, "I fuck with this." That surprised you. That you would never thought they was lying, but they were telling the truth.
Ooh, man.
Like surprised you, like, oh,
like they fuck with my music.
Like you like that? Damn. Yeah.
Man, ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of so many people, but they didn't really surprise me. You know, it's people close to you where you feel like, man, you just saying that because we cool or whatnot. You know, you just trying to show your support, but
surprised that they actually mean it.
There was a song that I felt like was trash,
and
my sister listened to it, and honestly, it was just me telling a story. I structured the whole song, and I said, "Yep, let's do a what if song. What if this happened?" It was called 3 Shots. My sister, Jasmine, she told me one day, she was like, "That's my favorite song." It's like, for real?
Yeah.
But that one? That's the one you picked? And she was like, she rapped every word.
Damn.
Word for word.
I bet that felt
and
good.
I was just sitting there like, no way. Like, and that was on a mixtape, man. Like I said, it was just a what if song. But she loved it. And she loved the track. She loved the verse. That's and crazy. The way that it went together, the story that I told. And I was taken by that, man. That hit me hard. You know, to hear
exactly how that feels
from somebody you would never imagine would like that song.
Yeah, like,
you know, like that one. Like, did you listen to number 12?
Yeah, like that I'll tell you.
Hey, here, let me put something else. Now I want to hear that. I'm like, shit, okay, wow, thank you. Man, that felt good, man. That's a good question. That was a good question, man.
Yeah. Shit, what's your thoughts on today's hip hop and today's artists? I don't care how you, man. Say whatever you want.
It's tough, man. I'm the type. I want everybody to get theirs. You know, a lot of people nowadays, it seems like they got something special going on that we don't know about on our side.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll listen to a song like, how the fuck did you get on the radio?
Yeah.
How? And I don't hate on it, but I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, man.
You know, because it's like, man, the music that I came up listening to, like I said, it was telling me something. It was teaching me something. It had something that could be relatable. And now it's just like, I ain't got no bitches.
Yeah.
I ain't got no $1 million. I ain't got these cars, man. And I don't fuck with the drugs like that. So I don't feel you. I'm not understanding what you're saying. But then you get, you know, it's a different generation now.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so when they listen to it, they feel it because
it's them.
They're accustomed to that shit. Me, I'm not familiar with it. I can't identify with it. So it's not me saying that it's garbage. It's just me saying that I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know, what's the point? What are you doing right now? You're just trying to make a quick dollar? Because if you are, then that's fine. You get yours, homie. But
is it for the music or the money?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Like, you just want to be seen. You know, look at me. Like, all right, we see you, man. Like, can you move around real quick? We see you. How you doing? You know, but I don't know, man. That's just where that's at right now. As far as the new music, you have a lot of artists that their potential is just sick. You know, and I mean, it's more like pick and choose, man. You'll get one hot song, and then you'll just get mumble. Like, huh? Play it back. Play it back. I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
And then mumble. Huh?
Yeah.
What did you say? I'm mad as hell now, man, because I really want to know what this motherfucker is saying. I'm Googling and shit with lyrics. You know what I mean? But no, I mean, it's funny to me, man. I'm not hating, but like I said, it's a different time. So I respect it. It is what it is. You know, I feel odd about it. Me, nowadays with music, I'm more into like, you know, soul music because they still telling you something.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a couple of rappers out there that I understand you have to make this hit song or the record label ain't fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
I know, you know what I mean? So you have to go outside the box and you have to get out your element real quick and characterize yourself. And it's fucked up, but you know, that's the game right now. If you want to be heard, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's only if you want a record deal, man. We living in an age now where you have the internet, and I can do anything I want on the internet.
You really can.
I can distribute myself. I can move up the charts myself. I don't need a record label, and they knowing that. And so what they doing, they dangling this big check in front of you like you can have this. Man, fuck you. What you mean? I'm like, dude, in that commercial, when he had the dollar, he said, "Woo!"
Oh, yeah, gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that, man. Get that shit out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it is, man. It's putting people in a position where you never hear anything. You don't know anything. We're not going to teach you anything. But if you make a song like this, we're going to let you do the kind of music you want.
Yeah, that's like that.
It sucks. And so, you know, a lot of people doing it. High potential, but instead they rather hear you mumble or put on a dress or, you know, do some other weird shit. Not hating. I'm not hating.
Shit, how you feel about like local rappers and artists like around like the Midwest region?
That's the strongest to me. Like the local rappers, the underground artists, and everything. Those are the strongest because
they're coming up.
You have the people. It's really not about coming up, man. It's just about making good music. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like it's some good music locally.
Yeah,
and I'm excited about that because I get to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I get to interact with these people and see, like, man, you on the same level I'm on. You want the same thing I want.
Mm-hmm.
But there ain't no way to do it except ourselves. So, you know what I mean? Work with me, bro. Let's hustle. Exactly. Because I'm not dependent on these record labels, man. The local rappers are so raw because they've really been through it. And they've really been, you know, giving everything that's, you know, everybody has a studio now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's so easy access to be able to record your own emotions and get it out there. And I feel it and I love it because like these cats is going hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of
you know what I'm saying?
I know a lot.
And it's great. I love going to the open mic shows. You'll get a couple of them that, you probably need to relax and just record somebody. Don't rap anymore. Just relax. But then you get like, you know, these super groups, man, and they just come out and it's just
they
like,
all cold.
Why are you not signed right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why won't they sign you? But it's crazy because a lot of people don't want to be signed. I'm one of them. I don't want to be signed. I don't care about being signed. No, keep your record deal. Yeah. What I want to do is make music. And I don't want it muffled. I don't want you to filter my shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want you to ask me to change or, hey, can you put on these pants? Like, no, those are girls' pants. I can't fit those. Well, just put them on anyway. They look nice. This is fashion. No, it's not fashion. That's girls' pants. The fuck you want me to put something that say juicy on my ass?
Yeah, fuck that.
Motherfucker, no. No, sir. Can't do it.
Like Mike when he couldn't wear his own shoes. Someone, no, you gotta wear these bullshit ass ones that look nice, look part of the team.
Yeah, it's like, no, man. Let these
ones I
artists
came
themselves.
up with. Like, yeah.
When you have an artist that's allowed to be themselves, man, you'll be surprised what type of shit come up out of them, man.
You can't control no artist. If you're gonna do that, you might as well make your own music.
Yeah, because it takes away from the artistry. It's not music anymore. It's just sound. It's
These
just
record
noise.
companies,
It's just a good
owners. They might as well get in the studio if it's like that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. You know, you gonna always have somebody that's thirsty for it, man. You know, you got people out there that's starving. Like, man, I've been rapping all my life. This is all I know. I understand that. I understand because that's me. You know what I mean? But it's still at the same time, don't let nobody take advantage of you while you're doing what you love to do. And especially when it gets to that point where they're trying to change you and they say, hey, man, we need this like this right now. It's just like, what? What are you trying to do to me now? Because it don't feel like I'm having fun anymore. It's work now. Now it's like you might as well just put me on a time clock. You know what I mean? I'm just going to work now instead of doing my craft how I want to. And in the bad way, that's going to come out where the music's going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be, it's all right, but, you know. And that's what I mean about the artists, like a lot of the artists that's on the radio that have high potential. It's like, okay, here we go now. They really want to do what they want to do, but now they're really not even allowed to. They can't even sell their clothes without the record label getting a piece of it. You know, you can't go on your own tour without the record label getting a piece of it. The record label get a piece of it.
Make you pay for your own shit type shit.
Yeah, so here we are local. And I can do all this myself. Yep. I have the means, I have the business structure, I have everything I need to be able to do it myself.
You didn't put me on with that.
I'm telling you, man, like ain't nobody else gonna look out for you like you.
Exactly.
Guaranteed. And if you let yourself down, at least you can't blame nobody else. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody you gonna be able to point your finger at because you did it. Look in the mirror and yell at yourself, damn, you stupid motherfucker. Why you do that shit? You know? I'm just rambling, man.
Nah, you cool. Shit, that's what I need. Shit, talk to me about performing. Because I know you've done a little shows.
Love it. Love it.
How many times do you think you performed if you kept count?
Shit, no, I have not kept count.
I was about to say, you're
that's
a lot.
Impossible, man. That is impossible. Right. Every time I get an opportunity to get on somebody's stage and I can work it out, I'm there, man. You know, I don't care about, you know, making money from it, man. Like my passion is so beautiful when you get on stage and you give them your song and they love it. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing that feel better than that with doing music. Man, you could record your song and be like, ooh, that song hot. But when you give it to the world live,
especially live,
bruh, there ain't nothing like it, man. And performing with like, you know, dreams come true. I done did shows with Side from Psychodrama and Noria. Yeah. Man, it's like I'm sitting there with them. I'm shaking his hand right now. I'm performing at his event. Like, this is crazy, man. It feel good, you know?
Yeah, it feel hella good.
It's just like, this is all I wanted to do. You know, it's just be there and be seen. You know, networking always pick up. Every time you perform, somebody gonna
say something.
And you don't know who.
So somebody, hey, follow me on this, because Instagram and shit like that now. You right here, follow me on this, man.
I need to get up on my Instagram.
Social media. I'm telling you, bro, that's the fucking...
I'm a little behind on that, man. But
that's the outlet right now. And Instagram is the top one in my eyes. Instagram is SoundCloud.
Yeah,
YouTube is like the top dogs. It was Twitter, and Facebook was up there for a little bit, but Facebook is almost turning into MySpace. I swear to God,
really,
it is.
It's still a way to utilize it. You know, but
it's just more.
It's once you get more friends and you just like going through your timeline, it's just like you ain't talking about nothing, you ain't talking about nothing, you ain't talking about nothing. You lying. Shut the fuck up. You ain't talking about nothing, you ain't talking about nothing.
He said you lying.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know you. Stop lying. Get the fuck out of here. It's a lot of flexing going on, man. But at the same time, you know, you still got that opportunity, man, because somebody's listening.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's why when I told you I was going to delete my shit, and I did, and I brought it back. So, yeah, that's dope. Even though I hate Facebook as much as I do, it's another outlet.
Yeah, don't delete it because you can connect everything to Facebook anyway.
Be on there without being on there.
Exactly. So, you know, post it to your Facebook page. And I ain't been on Facebook in like 3 weeks. You know, but it's there. You know what I mean? Check your messages. There's so much shit going on with this damn internet, man.
Shit.
There's no way you can fail. But, you know, what do you call winning? Put it like that. I won. Every time I get on the stage, I'm winning. Exactly. Because that's where I want to be. That's what I want to do, man. I want to give it to you. You know what I mean? So you can see that I do it exactly how I said it in the song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me, my little bitty ass with this big ass voice out there giving it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it don't
Hard
matter, man. You could have 8 people that showed up that day to that event. I'm gonna perform like it's 8,000 people in that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Because I want y'all to know, like, this is what I do. You know what I mean?
I feel that same demeanor.
Do y'all have a problem if we pause real quick?
If you can edit it like that, that's up to you.
Yeah, I gotta go piss real quick.
All right, commercial break with no commercials. All right, y'all, we back again. Minor brief break. But shit, yeah, we just talking about performing and shit. What I was gonna ask, can you remember your favorite performance that you gave? Or your favorite show?
No. The reason I say that because there isn't one. You know, it really depends on, you know, what type of crowd I'm performing for, what playlist I decide to use. Yeah. So I can't really say I can single it down to one favorite performance. You know what I mean? Because that'd honestly be unfair to me. Because on the inside, I'm like, man, you don't remember when we did that show over there? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, yeah, that shit was lit. But no, I mean, it's been shows where you get a lot of love, and then you go to different places and get a little love. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it really just depends on, you know, how hyped the crowd was, man. Because if that crowd is hyped, you know what I mean, I'm losing my voice that night. Guarantee you. I'm gonna give them everything I got. And if the crowd is weak, I'm still gonna give it to you. You know what I mean? But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, man, why they in the back just sitting there at the bar? Like, I know the bartender is moving slow because I tried to get a beer earlier. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like, bruh. Yeah, you know, you get your people that come in and say, well, I only want to see him perform, or I only want to see them perform. I don't care about anybody else.
Yeah, you can't be mad at nobody for that.
No, absolutely not. You know, because like I said, everybody need to get their shine. And if you got a crowd with you, then let them follow you. Exactly. You know, but as far as a certain show or anything like that, no, I have some memorable ones. You know, my first time, like I said, performing with Side from Psychodrama, man, you know, it's like that.
That was your last show, right?
Huh? No, that wasn't my last one. That was a couple years ago.
I feel like that shit was recent.
Oh, I did more with him.
Oh, that's
I did more than just one. You know, so the first time it was more memorable. It was for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, this is my thing. You want this?
Oh yeah. If you're passing it.
So yeah, that was like a milestone for me to step over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. You get into the field with them.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. You need to get on that social media and shit. You following the motherfuckers. I'm telling you, nowadays that's where it's at.
Every show,
promotion wise,
before I start performing, I still get the butterflies. You know what I mean?
It's almost like getting a tattoo.
I don't want it ever going away. Yeah. I always want them butterflies. A lot of people say, well, I didn't even get nervous. It's just like, that's what's up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's up. I can't say that for myself because I always get nervous. And I like it because it only thing it do is make me tell myself, man, get out there and show your ass. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to show my ass. You know, every show is good for me. Every show is my favorite show.
You ever get up on stage and do a song that you're going to do with a beat, but you said, don't play the beat and you just rap it verse a cappella?
We've had mistakes where like the equipment will fail.
And you just keep going?
And I just keep going. You know what I mean? It's just like, you ain't going to mess me up. Not right now. Not while my gas is on full. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the highway doing 90 miles an hour, and you tried to put this roadblock in front of me. Now, I don't blame anybody because you have, you know, malfunctions or whatnot. You can have faulty chords. You can have feedback. I just moved to the other side of the stage. But I always keep going. Yeah, so, yeah, in a sense like that, that's when it's really the best because it's testing you now. Like, what kind of artist are you? Yeah. You know what I mean? Do you need yourself? Do you need your beat to be able to rap? Yeah. And if it mess up, I just keep going. Like, you catch me later, man. You find out where I'm at on my set and pull it back in, you know what I mean? Exactly. But right now, I'm not stopping. Not till I finish this verse. And then when I finish the verse, I look back at them and be like, you ready?
You good?
You know what I'm saying? You ready? We back on? Let's do this.
Have you ever forgot words or slipped up before?
I have slipped up. And it's funny because I recorded a song and my own fault was I got too busy and I didn't practice it enough. I practiced it on the way to the show. Damn. And it was a part where I was rapping real fast. And I got to my real fast part and I jumbled a little bit.
I know somebody did the same exact shit.
So I stopped, I put the mic down, picked it right back up.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh! And I was like, you motherfuckers don't even know I just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, I tricked you, I fucked up. They didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that's
you know
cool.
what I mean?
That's
and
cool.
that shit, that hyped me up even more, because it's like, y'all didn't even notice that I fucked up.
He was out there
You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, I did that one time. And nobody noticed it. And it was so beautiful. Because I'm just sitting there. Now I got the big head and shit like, yeah, look at you listening and shit. Didn't even hear it. Nah, that was actually fun, man. But I never do it again. It's something you don't want to do. You know what I mean? But I was lucky that I didn't, fuck up like that. I'm the type, if I'm performing, it don't matter what happened, I have to keep this going. It's nothing that's going to stop me when I'm on stage. This is where I want it to be right now. So even if I fuck up, I'm going to fix that shit. You ever seen a motherfucker trip and then they start walking and then, just trying to play it off? Hell yeah, I'm good at that shit on the stage, man.
You ever record a song the same day or the same week and perform it?
Mm-hmm.
How about same day?
Yeah, that's when I messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was saying. That was my one time doing that shit.
That's reasonable, then.
The song was so good, man, and I was so hyped about it. And I said, I'm putting this in my set. And so I restructured my whole set.
Yeah.
And still pulled that shit off. But that's something I never do again. If I do record it that day, I'm going to give myself ample time to be able to, master it. Know that, it's going to sound like me. It's going to sound like how I recorded it.
Shit, have you ever, I don't know if I should ask, have you ever freestyled on stage?
As far as freestyling, we had a couple sets where
Just in between the songs or something? Or
not in my set. I'm pretty professional when it comes to my set.
Mm-hmm.
But like if like the show is over and all the artists went up and everything, we had the headliner and everything. It's like we don't want to stop.
It's on there.
So how
nobody
you just
kicking us out. We here.
Exactly, man. You just like it's like, okay, when you kicking it with your homeboys, just chilling, drinking and shit, and then somebody, old rapping ass nigga, decide that they want to start a freestyle circle, and then you get somebody else. This is me. I'm in the background just chilling. Yeah, man. I'm just chilling. Hey, they rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way. Like at the end of the show, MC got the mic, and they just start freestyling. Then, is he over there? Free man, let me get a piece of that. Yeah. So like at the end of the show, man, just to make it fun, man, give them a little bit extra. Yeah, we've done that before, and it always comes out good because it's fun. You know what I mean? We're having fun with it. The show is over, but we still on stage. We don't want to leave. Kick us out.
Well, shit. When you in the booth, when you got a beat or something, do you usually write a freestyle? Like which one do you prefer?
Man, it's tough. It's tough. I have a couple songs I'm working on right now where I know what I'm going to say and I know what I have to say and how to say it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to write it. I'm working on another project with my buddy, and he's doing a lot of starting the songs off. And so I listen to what he's saying, and in my head, I always write. I never freestyle on the microphone. That's not me. I freestyle it in my head, and I'll take them bars and restructure it, make them a little bit more sweet, you know what I mean? But as far as freestyling on a song itself, I've done it before, and it came out better than what I thought it would. Yeah. Truth be told, so
that's how I feel.
I'll memorize it, and I'll probably end up coming back to re-record it. Mm-hmm. Because even in freestyles, you'll have you'll have jumbles or whatnot, And I don't like doing plugins. I don't want you to stop me from recording. You know, if that's the case, let me just stop by myself. But if I'm just freestyling, I just keep it going, man.
Yeah, I feel that. Shit, who or what motivates you to make a song or album?
Life itself. The motivation comes from waking up in the morning and then everything that happens throughout that day until I go to sleep. I'll have a song where I have the concept, but I don't know exactly how I want to say certain things, you know, and I'll sit on it for a year sometimes, and I'll come back to that beat and I'll be like, oh, that's what I was talking about. Like, there it is. You know, I just let life teach me so I can pass it along. You know, I don't really just go straight in and go for it. If I'm talking about something, it's what I've been through, it's what I think, it's what I believe is all me.
Yeah.
So it's no certain person that can persuade me unless it's like, okay, here's the answer to your question. I just wrote a song called I Love You. And it's about my family, it's about God, and it's about myself. And you know how you don't say I love you enough to people.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good example of a song that I sat on for a while because like I really want to say this the right way and I want to know who I'm talking to. So I'll tell them straight up like, I love you, but I don't say it enough. You know what I mean? I don't tell myself I love me enough. I don't tell God I love him enough. I don't tell my family and friends and my wife and everybody that I love them enough. So I put it in the song because, you know, I could walk outside right now and get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
You know, so if I just want them to hear me, I just want to hear him say he loves me. Just play the song, it's there. You know, I try to make something that can last forever. You know? Exactly.
I feel that all the way.
So I guess it's still life. I still answered it the same way. Yeah, what the fuck? I still answered it the exact same way.
Yeah, I feel it though. Shit. If you have any cons, give me your pros and cons of making music.
I am my biggest critic. My mom says it's her, but she's not. It's me because she hasn't heard 50% of the stuff that I done did, and I doubt it.
That's what I tell people.
I've never played it for anybody but me because, man, everything I do is garbage to me.
Think so?
Yeah,
you do, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Here like, bro, that's hard. What's wrong
if
with
you ever see me record and I mess up or I fumble or something like that, you'll hear me say, damn, Trell, you can't rap no more? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Get it together, you stupid motherfucker. Just rapping.
Yeah, I've seen you be hard on yourself.
Yeah, I'm really hard on myself. And that is a big con because it holds me back from releasing music. I am very slow with releasing music. I have so much music on my computer, man, it don't make no sense. I have 2 albums I could put out right now. Yeah. But I won't because I listen to them and be like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna feel that shit. You know what I mean? Get that bullshit.
Really be here arguing with yourself.
Yeah. But then somebody else here and they be like, no, that's good. And they be like, you don't know what the fuck you listening to. Here, put these headphones on real quick so you can see. That is a big con. The pro is that I won't stop. You know what I mean? So no matter how much I think my shit is garbage, I never let that stop me from doing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm always going to make music. And there's nothing on this planet that's going to stop me from making music.
I feel that.
And that is a big pro because no matter what goes on, no matter how music changes, no matter how people say they feel about it or whatever, it's like you don't have to listen to it. I'm not putting a gun to your head, but I'm not gonna stop. You know what I mean? You can put a gun to my head. Well, you gonna have to blow my motherfucking brains out. I'm not stopping. Ain't nothing gonna stop me.
I feel that.
Yeah, so that's my biggest pro, and that is also my biggest con is the fact that I think 80% of the shit that I do is garbage. I doubt myself way too much, man, and that's a problem. I need to work on that.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that though. It's just you got an open mind for your shit. A real open mind. That's all. Shit. Can you name a favorite song or verse of yours or best? Unreleased or released?
My favorite song for myself
Yeah.
is a song I did on my album called Thirsty. And the song is called Purpose. And that song is sad. It's sad as fuck. The beat is hype. You'll nod to it. It's bouncy and everything. But the song itself is sad because, let me see how I say it. You ever look at somebody's situation and they're just like, what the fuck? Like, it's so hard. Like, how do they even stand a chance in life right now?
Yeah.
Because whatever they're going through right now is the worst shit you could ever imagine anybody going through.
Yeah.
And then I just sit back and be like, God, how can you let this happen? So I put myself in some of my worst, situations, my living situations, my relationship with my kids' mothers, or anything that really brought me to my lowest. And I did a song called Purpose. I was talking to God and asking him, did he have a purpose for me? Like, why are you allowing me to go through this shit and see all this shit and not be able to help? And, because I can't even help myself right now.
Yeah.
And you're allowing this to happen. Now I understand free will and all that, but it was just a question. Do you have a purpose for me? And the song is so good. I rap like the way that I spit on that verse, I literally turn my voice into an instrument. You don't have to listen to a word I say, but the way that I'm chopping that beat is like, crazy. It's all good, man. It's like peanut butter and jelly on some toast.
He's on some toast.
I love that song. I absolutely love that song. I never get enough of it. It never gets old. Even some of my other songs I get tired of listening to. But that one, no, it's always going to be there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, always.
I want to hear that one after this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shit, do you got any favorite moments with music? Or like your best one that you can remember?
It wasn't a certain moment.
It was by yourself?
No, it wasn't a certain moment. And it wasn't by myself. I have the worst experiences in the studio when I'm with myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's me and somebody exactly like me arguing with each other about what the fuck is finna go on this paper. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't good. Yeah. I have a record label called 90 Proof Recordings. And I had some artists that were signed to it. And every day it felt like we were in the studio. And this was around the time we were recording Thirsty.
How many did you have, artists?
At that time, signed, it was 4 of us. And I had 2 producers. I had also me producing, and everybody was rapping, and everybody just, it was a house party every day except in the studio. Yeah. It was fun. It was never no drama, and it was always just the perfect collaboration of artists that, wanted the same thing. We were perfect together. Yeah. And whenever we would have a studio session, it wasn't a studio session. It wasn't work.
Almost like kickback.
It was like chilling. Yeah. You just be like, man, I got something for that. It's like, write it down. I got something too. Well, let's do it. Yeah. And then next thing you know, we got a song. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. They came over at noon the day before. Yeah, that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was that magical, man. It was perfect. It was perfect.
That's how it be.
Yeah, them was some great moments in the studio, man. If I could give anything to be able to go back in time and get back to those moments in the studio, I probably wouldn't. Truth be told, I probably wouldn't. Yeah. But just to be able to have that vibe again, because we loved each other, man. We were family in that studio.
Is they still signed to you?
No.
You still got a company though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 2 companies. I still have 90 Proof Recordings, which is the the record label, and then I have Imprint Group, which is I created that as the umbrella company that has the production company, Plug Productions, under it. It has 90 Proof Recordings under it, and Imprint Group itself. I sign artists, on a record deal. It's my distribution company, and it's worldwide internet distribution. Every single site that you can imagine that streams or sells music, I have access to it. I will get you on it, guaranteed.
That's what's up. Shit, give me your main goal, even if it ain't the same goal that you had when you first started.
I mean, you had a lot of
you basically
minor goals, short-term goals, or the bigger picture always had little things under it. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I've already reached my main goal. There's no further that I can go as far as goals except exposure and, record sales and more shows and, stuff like that. Money. But, that was never the main goal. The main goal was to change somebody's life with my music. I've already accomplished that threefold.
That's cool.
So, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
cool.
that's all I wanted to do with music. And because that's what music did to me. And I just wanted to offer that to somebody else. So once again, that's why I say fuck a record deal, man. You don't need a record deal to
feel good about yourself.
To do what you're trying to do with music. Some people, some people play basketball because they want to get out the hood or they want to, take care of their family. And they like, man, I'm cold on this court. Ain't nobody can steal this ball from me because I got dribbles. I got these hands. You're not getting this ball. And they take them all the way to the NBA and they get their mama out the damn projects and they get their sisters in college, man. And they had kids, man, and they have no more worries. That's a good thing. That's what they was trying to do. They did it. Good job. Me, I wasn't necessarily trying to do that. Of course I want to get my mama out the hood. Of course I want to, be able to not have to worry about where my kid's gonna go to college or anything like that. Student loans. No, fuck that. I want to be able to take care of that. And so these are the steps that I'm taking in my life to do that. But as far as my ultimate goal with music, I reached that back in 2006.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And every time,
it's over 10 years.
Every time I put out music, that's all I'm trying to do is keep that going. It's to change somebody's life. I didn't have somebody listen to my song and literally cry listening to it. You know what I mean? One, got him. That's all I wanted to do. Change your ways, change your life. Show you something more than just what you see every day. You know what I mean? I didn't hear people ask me, why you moved to Valpo? Why didn't you?
Yeah.
Fuck you mean why I moved to Valpo? What you doing? Why you so worried about where I move at?
Yeah.
Like, you helping pay my rent? You got questions, motherfucker? What's going on with you? Like, what are you trying to do for yourself? What are your goals? You know what I mean? So I met that goal. So now I'm just living life, man. That's what's up. Just living life.
You're married and shit.
Married, man. I got twins on the way.
Hey,
huh?
Hey.
What?
For real.
Yeah, I got twins on the way, man.
Oh, yeah,
so it's like, woo. Boy.
Well, shit, I got this little part of the interview called This or That. I'm going to ask you a few questions and you just... Yeah. They simple as hell. They kind of do.
Nah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right, we're going to go.
I'm game.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs?
Hell yeah.
What?
Cool.
Hey, cats. Oh, scruffy motherfucker. Get the fuck away from me. You're evil. They're evil. My mama liked cats. I used to want to kick her cat every time I got a chance, but I didn't want to have to deal with my mama, man. Hey, I'm still scared of my mama. I don't give a damn, man. Hey, that's my mama. I ain't fucking with you, mama.
All right. iPhone or Android?
Android.
Yeah.
Easy.
Rich or famous?
Ooh, what's the difference? Rich. I'm already rich. Rich. Rich don't necessarily have to have a monetary value to it.
They don't.
Rich is like, can you sit back and do this?
Yeah, Bob Marley.
You know what I mean? Can you sit back and do this right here? Can you motherfucking smile? I'm smiling. I'm rich.
I know you married and all, but
Yeah.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna. That was way too easy. Hey, Rihanna. No, I was just playing.
Oh, shit, for the last one. Music-wise, Lil Wayne or Eminem?
Eminem. Cool. Yeah. Lil Wayne and Eminem used to go neck and neck. But I got to give it to Eminem because I don't know. I'm probably going to get hung for this one. I don't give a shit. But Eminem is raw, man. He's raw. And all he did was talk about his life. He didn't have anything else to talk about. Mm-hmm. He wasn't fake about it. He told you exactly how the fuck he felt.
Exactly.
And it worked. And ain't nobody, I ain't going to say nobody, but I can't out freestyle that motherfucker. Yeah. I'm not putting him on a song. Eminem, I'm not even letting you on a song with me so you can kill me on my own shit.
He said, nigga, no, you gotta watch.
You just kill me on my own shit. I'll be on one of your songs, but you ain't gonna kill me on my own shit. And you either, Lil Wayne. Yeah. Motherfucker. You all raw ass motherfuckers.
Shit. Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Ah, man. I got kids now, man, so I wanna say Christmas. So I could, just watch them enjoy, the fruits of my labor. Mm-hmm. And let them know ain't no Santa Claus. Uh-huh. But me personally, I'm fat, man. I love to eat.
So yeah, for real. I wish I just had Thanksgiving on Christmas.
Yeah, it used to be Thanksgiving, but I'm going to have to go with Christmas for the kids, man.
Hell yeah. Shit, NBA or NFL?
NFL.
Hell yeah.
Yep. NFL. Football.
Shit, Nike or Jordan?
I don't care about them Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm going with Nikes, man. You should have put Feli on that list or something, man. Let me put some Felis on, man. What are my Adidas?
Oh, yeah. Well, you answered that. I was going to say Feli Reebok, but you answered it.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely going to be Feli.
I remember back then. You remember in them Jackson days, niggas, everybody had the Felis, bro. I used to mix match my shit.
Felis ain't never going to die, man. Them Adidas, they ain't never going to die. Jordans ain't never going to die, but I'd be damned if I paid you all that damn money to put something on my foot. You crazy as hell, Jordan. You smart than a motherfucker. But yeah, I ain't going with them Jordans. They cool though. They got some nice ones.
Well, shit, before we wrap it up, you want to say something to the camera or anything? You got a little bit of time to say whatever you want.
Man, I just want to say, man, thank y'all for tuning in and checking it out, man. My guy Porter, man, he doing something. And
appreciate you.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm highly involved with his new album that's about to be coming out. Yeah. So
highly involved.
I really, really, really want y'all to, keep y'all ears open for that shit, man.
Yeah, that things money can't buy.
It's gonna be so good. And me personally, I'm working on a couple projects. I got a project with my guy. I'm not sure I'm at liberty to speak about it right now because I haven't spoken with him about it. But no, that's gonna be good, man. Honestly, I will be dropping songs just randomly. So it's gonna come out of anywhere. Like, oh, Trell don't rap no more. Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, he still does. Yeah. And it's very good. But I have to take my time. I have to give y'all something correct. Catch me on Facebook right now. Go ahead, Google Trell 90P, Trell 90P.
Yeah, I'm putting all the links for all that shit in the description, all that, so y'all can find it easy.
You'll find all my old stuff. I promise. I apologize for not being so much on this social media thing, but I will be creating pages and everything. So
we're gonna get them on it.
Yeah.
Speaking with Casper too,
they're gonna have to do it, man, because I don't do that shit often. But
Casper don't either. He never had none of that shit.
Because I want y'all to get it. I want y'all to feel it, and I want to teach y'all something, man. So I love y'all, man. This is your boy Trell 219, Two Fingers.
Hell yeah, it's your boy Porter. You've been watching 2BE TV. Thanks for tuning in. Like you said, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, show your mama, show your auntie, kids, all that. Yeah, we out here.
Peace out.